Thank you, Mr. Chair. As I mentioned earlier, I'm incredibly proud to pass my bipartisan bill H.R. 1566, the Repair Act, today. I applaud my colleagues on ENC for supporting my legislation. It's one of the most bipartisan bills in Congress this year and includes a bipartisan Senate bill as well. However, our automotive sector is facing significant marketplace and regulatory challenges. My bill is motivated by the preservation of consumer choice as well as the restoration of a fair and open marketplace in the automobile repair industry. Where traditionally independent repair technicians could plug into the OBD port or easily analyze critical repair and maintenance data, the phase out of this tool in newer vehicles and connected vehicles is incredibly problematic among other tech restrictions. If you own your car, then you should own the data generated by your car, specifically critical repair, maintenance, wear and tear, calibration, and recalibration of parts. This is the basic concept of ownership. I have worked with both independent repair industry and auto manufacturers, as well as dozens of other stakeholders from the autonomous vehicle industry, rental car industry, heavy-duty vehicle industry, and independent business groups and consumer advocates. This legislation has been improved through this process, incorporates many suggestions from the automakers and franchise dealers alike. I'm committed to advancing this legislation in a way that gets it included in the safety title of the highway bill. I'm also committed to working with my colleagues should they have concerns with my legislation. We need to get this done right, get it done now, and finally ensure that if you own the car, you own the data it generates. Furthermore, I feel the need to address a concern often brought up by the automakers and dealers that somehow consumers choosing to get their repairs performed at an independent shop are choosing a riskier, less safe option than the dealership repairs. To be blunt, this unwarranted and unfounded claim makes my blood boil. Who's going to repair my 1968 military Jeep manufactured by Ford in 1968? They stopped making parts for that thing 50 years ago. I'm one of the millions of vehicle owners who choose to support my local businesses. I'm offended that automakers would claim I'm making an uninformed or unsafe decision for me, my children, my grandchildren who ride in my vehicle. The simple fact is that local repair shops have less expensive repair because they offer safe, fast, accessible, and a very competitive environment in the automotive aftermarket industry that drives innovations and also drives costs down. The attempt to obfuscate this fact by belittling these workers and business owners does not sit well with me. Next, I recall that Stellantis, formerly Chrysler, had established an entirely new vision of its company to monetize data that the department expected revenue to be close to $20 billion annually by 2030. So, I know there have been actions taken against other manufacturers for selling data without owners' knowledge or notice. These kinds of dollars are at stake, and that's no surprise, I suppose, that the automakers would spend unlimited money to protect such a cash cow. Well, I think the process of collecting and selling this data is one that we should look at. My friend from Tennessee has authorized legislation to do so. I would point out my Repair Act only requires repair and maintenance data. Say again, only repair and maintenance data be made available for the aftermarket. To set the record straight, the Repair Act has provisions under Section 2 to protect intellectual property, cybersecurity, and trade secrets. This bill also grants parity between the independent shops and the dealers by requiring the shops to purchase the repair and maintenance data and fix a car. Nothing in this bill grants information for free. I look forward to addressing the concerns with the rest of my colleagues. And lastly, I'd like to yield the few seconds I have left. No? Okay. Thank you. I yield.